Hello and welcome to Zee Commodity Capsule. It's been an erratic trading session for not just precious metals but also for energy and other industrial metals across the board. In global as well as domestic markets, we are seeing sharp up and downward movement in last 24 to 48 hours. As on Friday, gold prices fell, pressured by firm dollar, but was set for their biggest monthly gain since 1980s as investors piled into the safe haven metal amid persistent geopolitical and economic uncertainties. Gold prices have risen more than 24% so far in the month of January, heading for sixth straight month of gains and largest monthly advance since January 1980. US gold futures, however, paired the previous session gains by nearly $200, hovering below $5,200 an ounce. Yellow metal has lost nearly $500 from life high of $5,625 an ounce, which it touched in the previous trading session. Silver also faced a similar trading session, dropping nearly 5% on Friday this morning, hovering below $110 an ounce and down nearly $15 from life high of $121 an ounce, which it touched in the previous trading session along with gold. Now, this metal, silver, has gained more than 62% so far this month and it's on track for its best ever monthly performance. Dollar index edged slightly higher above $96.5 mark, supported in part by the Federal Reserve's decision on Wednesday to leave the interest rates unchanged, but was poised for second straight weekly decline. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said that inflation in December was likely well above the central bank's 2% target. Meanwhile, UBS on Thursday increased its price target to $6,200 an ounce for the month of March, June and September as far as gold is concerned. Previously, their forecast was at $5,000 an ounce. Oil prices are headed for their biggest monthly gain in years on Friday as tensions in the Middle East escalated over a possible US attack on Iran that could disrupt the supplies from one of the biggest OPEC producers. Brent crude prices, however, today on Friday have fallen by nearly 2%, trading near $68 a barrel. It's down nearly $3 from its recent 4-month high, which it touched above $71 a barrel in the previous trading session. We have seen both the major crude benchmarks, that is Brent and WTI crude, are set to post their first monthly gain in 6 months, while Brent crude prices are up more than 16% to notch its biggest monthly jump since January 2022. Tensions have escalated amid US military buildup in the Middle East. Copper prices have also eased on Friday after having touched a life high above $14,500 a ton in the previous trading session. Some erratic price movements have been witnessed in copper prices alongside gold and silver. Copper prices erased gains it made in the speculative rush in the previous trading sessions as investors rushed to book profits, but the metal is still headed for a monthly gain. Copper on LME dropped by nearly 2.5% on Friday to trade close to $33,200 and $300 a ton, retreating from a record of $14,531 a ton, which it touched in the previous trading session. CME Group Inc. has raised COMEX copper future margin by 20%, and these rates will be effective after the close of business on January 30th, 2026. That's today. And last but not the least, Malaysian palm oil, the futures extended losses on Friday as investors booked profits ahead of the weekend and tracked declines in the Dalian and Chicago exchanges, though the prices were still on track for a fourth consecutive weekly gain. Palm oil prices dropped below 42.50 ringgit a ton and futures have posted a 1.7% weekly gain so far.